So for a second, I forgot I went live. Welcome back to Games Revealed. I'm James Nelson Brink, and we are one community. Today, we're going to talk about how I am envious of everyone building PCs, and I want to build one too. It's going to be online. I'm not going to buy it right away, but my plan is to maybe eventually buy it or to just be envious of everyone else. I mean, that's sometimes what we do. We envy others, and we covet it. We covet what other people want or have, I guess. I'm the one that wants to covet what other people have. Now, that being said, I do have a nice system, so I really don't need something right now. It's more or less, I like building PCs, and I haven't built one in a while. I have a pre-built right here, and then before that, I also had a pre-build. The reason why my previous computer was a pre-build was it was a Corsair 1, and I just honestly, the football, it was like this. It was like a trash can, like a very compact trash can, and I just wanted to try one of those. I loved it. It was portable, and now someone else who's a part of the community, I'm not going to say who, has it. Okay, so with that, let's go into chat and say hi. Caster Coder, sup. Say hi to my mom. She's listening on behave. Okay, no cussing today. Not that I cuss much in the stream. And then we got Wolf. Welcome, Wolf. It's a slow day today with people chatting. Let's get some more chatters in there and saying hi so I can say hi back. I guess we could give a little bit of a sneak peek of some stuff I got recently. Been waiting for these forever. Ooh, what is this? Ooh, what's this? And then I have a couple other things, but than this right here. So I don't do Switch stuff too often on the channel, but I'm going to make an exception because these two docs right here are backwards, are very unique, and I am excited to test those out and show you why. So my plan is I'm going to get these tested out this week. I'm going to get you a review out and a recommendation. I'm super excited for it. And I honestly think it's going to be the new go-to for a lot of people as it's very portable. So welcome. LoJack, how's it going? So LoJack, we need to build your PC. That's why I did this. Okay, I didn't do this because I kind of did. But since you've got your parts kind of picked out, I'm going to go through and kind of piece together what I would do. And I also wouldn't mind having some input from you guys too. Raichi, welcome. Cascoder loves Switch products. There you go. You know what? When I'm done with the Switch one, we'll see. Maybe we'll do a giveaway. I mean, I use my Switch. I just don't use it enough. Beppy, welcome. Raichi, I believe where he said hi to you. Okay, so with that, sorry, dogs are getting into stuff upstairs. A long day, LoJack. That does not sound fun. I am sorry to hear about that. Hopefully, it's not a long day, bad day. It's a long day, just yeah. Ooh, earthquake. Was it pretty bad? I hope it gets better. If it's like, I'm not supposed to be. I'm not excited. Beppy, he's building his PC as I am buying my first part. Yeah, so I mean, I'm watching Chad build his first PC, a couple of weeks ago. LoJack is in the middle of shopping for his. Beppy's in the middle of shopping for his, and I'm in the middle of wanting to do it myself. So I think we've kind of gotten the pleasantries out of the way, the comments. What we're going to do is we're going to do a couple builds, and then we're going to move on to my. I don't have any deck revealed news today. I've worked on the app, but I don't have anything solid to show today. I'm really hoping to get the rest of it out by the end of this weekend to everyone that's especially supporters, as I really just want to make sure that I give you guys the most when it comes to the deck revealed project. Oh yeah, LoJack. Yeah, LoJack is he's suffered through with the PC building woes. Okay, so let us go ahead and let's see here. Steam wants to reset. Well, that is too bad. Not really. So yeah, we're gonna after this, we'll go on over to my alt channel on Twitch and stream either Resident Evil 4 remake or The Last of Us Part 1 remake. Yeah, I'm excited for both of those. So we'll see which one we end up choosing. As far as let's see here. Just gonna go ahead and share my screen, so just give me a second. Hopefully I'm not giving away any oh yeah, I guess another announcement is that I'm going to be Uh, I have a video coming out on The Last of Us Part 1. It's what you need to know video, and it's going to be if you're a member, it should be already out for you. If you're not a member, you'll get to watch it tomorrow morning. And it's just essentially talking about what you need to know about The Last of Us Part 1 for the PC, whether or not you should buy it, how it works on the Steam Deck, and et cetera, et cetera. And I'm going to give you a hint on the Steam Deck. It doesn't work as well. I'm partially correct. It plays almost as well on low as it does on medium, so you can play it on medium and hit 30 frames. It's just not going to be a consistent 30 frames in a lot of places. So I'm partially correct there. Okay, so I want input from you guys as we do this. I am going to. So you're more than welcome. Let's make sure I can see the whatever. Caster coder. That's a good question. What is the budget for $1,000? You know what? What should the budget be? Because honestly, I want an AMD system. I haven't built an AMD system in a very long time. I want to build a okay, so this is for low jack. Okay. Low jack. How far did you get into The Last of Us Brink? I got to um I didn't get I where I ended my stream yesterday is where I got. So not very far. I'm about 3 hours into it, maybe two or three splits. Okay, so what and then deck is there any Steam Deck news? I don't know if there's any Steam Deck news to cover today. We can cover it if we want, but we're going to do this for now. So, starting out, like I said, AMD, I don't think we're going to do a budget this time, but we can always redo this whole thing and do a budget. This is if I was to buy a PC today, and it might actually be one that I'd run and do a lot of test builds and not test builds and testing with other games and all that, but it'd eventually be my wife's PC if I did. So get Chad, get Threadripper, man. We'll see. Cascaders. So we're specking this for The Last of Us. Immediately grab the 4090. No, not necessarily. It depends on what you want to play. I mean, you don't have to play things maxed out. You get a diminishing return when you go that route. Um grab the yeah. So we're going to go with AMD. Like I said, we're going to go with AMD. The minimum amount of cores is we need 128 core. Oh, they don't have. We have to go with Intel. I'm just kidding. What is it? Does Intel? Does this refresh when? Oh, it doesn't do. Okay, I get it. How their filtering is working. Okay, so I mean, this is the realm. 18 to 64 cores is what I want. I'm a multitasking beast. I do a lot of programming, I do a lot of editing, I do a lot of everything in between, and sometimes I leave my programs on. So what should we go with processor? Let's get some shout outs. Well, Cascoder, LoJack's gonna have a little bit of say against the Go 3D version, like in the sense of he read up and even Linus Tech Tips, like he might maybe he got a bad batch or something like that. Because I know that he didn't like the 3D. Let's see. Yeah, so let us, I mean, we go with the most expensive. Is it really is this because it's new? 128 threads. Oh, that's so wait. Is that the price when it came out and this is the price now? And by the so is this like inflated or is this like an old product? I can't remember. Isn't the Threadripper pretty like I feel like that's an old Threadripper. Yeah, I think that's really old, isn't it? Um, maybe, maybe not. Or is it? Is that the Threadripper series? I haven't followed Threadripper in a little bit, so I'm a little STRX4. Isn't AM5 the new socket type? Sailor is not M. Okay. Okay. So what is isn't Threadripper? I thought they didn't here. AMD Ryzen Threadripper. Yeah, I'm curious because the 3000 series was like what a year or two ago. So we're gonna want AM5. I don't remember what the STR4 is. That just for Threadripper? Assuming it is for the Threadripper. AM5 is the new socket, so we're gonna go with the new AM with the new socket. And then we're going to we're gonna just leave that alone. So these are our picks. Let's go uber like good, like 16 cores, 32 threads, awesome. That's perfect for me. Then let's go with the motherboard. Does it do it properly? Are these all okay? Good. It does the AM5 sockets here. Yeah, socket type AM5. What brand do you guys go with when you go with motherboards? My past, I mean, I've had good experiences with Gigabyte, Asus. Actually, Asus has been a split seat for me on motherboard failures. I've had Asus motherboards fail, and I've had an Asus motherboard be perfectly fine. MSI's done really well for me. Um, AS Rock has done decently. I've had one of theirs and I really liked it. Once again, my motherboards don't fail very often, so I can't say if because you see these reviews, some of them are pretty harsh. And so I'm when I see a one, I'm hard to believe that one. So I would typically I do two things when I'm shopping for a motherboard. Yeah, Cascoder. See, MSI doesn't fail on me. I haven't had an MSI fail on me yet. Avoid Ace. I hear a lot of the stuff, and the thing is, I just don't know. I hear that Asus is the most strong, like the consistent one for people to buy, but I've had my more, I've had that one failure. I don't usually have failures of motherboards though. So there's a couple things I look for. You have the USB C, really, really important. That has USB C, has Wi-Fi. I I use Wi-Fi on my computer. I don't hook it up to an Ethernet, even though my everything's right over there. I could just string an Ethernet, and maybe I will soon. I'm kind of lazy. I don't use Ethernet that much these days. I have actually, when I had a house built a couple of years ago, when I lived in another house, I had Ethernet strung throughout the whole house, and I used it then, and it was nice. Don't get me wrong, but since then, Wi-Fi has gotten better, and I'm fine sticking with Wi-Fi for now. Wi-Fi 6 obviously is the one we're going to stick with. Which one? I do think, oh yeah, $1,000 for a motherboard, worthless. I will say this right now, unless you're a super enthusiast and don't have loads of money and you don't really care to save money, then go with 1,000. Else don't. I would stick within a budget of if you want to be like feature packed between 250 and 400 is the max you should go. And that's even 420. That's even a little much. I am going to go, let's see. Don't want to get too crazy with my choice. Um, this one maybe. Oh, that's a 650. So we'd have to look into this. So one of the things you want to do when you're researching and building parts is you want to look into chipsets. So what's more important than the brand? I mean, the brand, a part of the brand is that is the soldering quality, where they get their boards soldered, where they get them assembled and all that. That can be important because if they have a bad batch, which we've seen with some video cards lately, it can cause all sorts of failures. And even worse, poor soldering can be failures down the road, meaning, oh, it works for 2 years, then you're out of your warranty. In this case, 5 year warranty. Never mind. You're who has a computer for 5 years? Um, I'm kidding, by the way. Yeah, yeah, Chad is Asus all the way. Casco, man, Raichi, save some money for a nice NAS. Not a bad choice. I have a NAS. I have not plugged in a couple of in like a year. I've been using cloud storage so much that I haven't used it. I need to hook it up and turn it into like a Steam library cache where I keep all the games cached together. But yeah. So what I recommend is obviously brands are kind of important. People are a little too brand loyal sometimes or have too many mishaps and go off personal experience as opposed to multiple points of or multiple points of failure. So you got like the chipset right here, the 650. And this is a 650 chipset, and then I think there's a 670, and then is there and these are the motherboard chipsets, and these will oftentimes enable additional functionality. Oftentimes, sometimes it doesn't, and it's just fancy. Well, I mean, it usually does, but usually it's more fancy than anything. So wait, what did we choose? I was looking at Gigabyte. That's right. That's right. So this has a ton of reviews, so we're looking good there. Um, Z, welcome. But will it play The Last of Us? This one will. So I actually haven't tried. Well, no, I mean the Steam Deck's an all AMD system, and it plays The Last of Us kind of. So I don't know. Depends. The one we're going to start out building, and then we'll change around and all that. But to kind of just get to back to the motherboard stuff, I really don't go too serious with the motherboard. Now, before we continue on, if you guys could like, subscribe, and if you have not yet, bash that bell with your crowbar so you can get notified. I'm going to be doing. We're ramping up videos. We're bringing some more people to help do videos, and okay, sorry. Um, so yeah, LoJack, my 1080 runs it. Yeah, no, and that's the thing. Like, I think it's a hit or miss depending on the video card, whether or not it hits if The Last of Us will play on it or not. Uh, Matey J, what cloud provider are you talking about? So for just a lot of stuff I store online, I don't do media right now. I watch Netflix and other stuff. I'm a little lazy. But I use my NAS for I do still have my NAS, and I have a bunch of Simpsons episodes and a bunch of other stuff on there that I got. I mean, that stuff was before the internet almost existed, though. Not, but at the beginning. Um, on my cloud, though, I mainly have documents, photos, uh, a lot of just pretty much anything that I don't want to lose. It's on my cloud provider, and it's Google Drive. I pay for both business, and I also pay for a personal one that has like, I don't know what, 200 gigs or something like that. Love it. Is hi here? Where's hi? Oh, hey, hi. Oh my gosh. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. I apologize. I'm actually on the wrong site. Wait, I think. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Hi. Yeah, I'm on the wrong one. Uh, yeah, I was looking at another here, let me get, chat back up. Give me 1 second. Hey, welcome, welcome, Andre. Yeah, so hi. Thanks for calling that out. I did not mean to have that was another one that I just was, yeah. So, to get back to it, CPU, we know what we're doing. It's AMD. Core count, we want it to be high. It does have the 3D ones. I don't know if I'd do 3Ds. Ooh, yeah. We're not doing the Threadripper though. We're gonna do 32 cores if we can, right? And this is oh no, this is the 30. That's right. They've kept that to oh come on. They've kept that wait, it's 16, right? 24. Just Threadrippers. Okay. So yeah, it's the Threadrippers that are cool. Whatever. So we've got the 7950X series, and we've got the 5950 series, which is I've heard is honestly this is a pretty well-rounded CPU right here. This APU. It is 2 generations older. I believe the 6000 series is a mobile only generation APU though, or CPU. In this case, I believe these have CPU and they have the Opteron on here. Huh. So yeah, we're going to be going. Do we go with 3D or do we not? I heard that the 3D is not worth it, and I think to save money, this is how I go. If it doesn't give me enough boost in performance, I don't get the highest spec thing. Maybe we can go back and try it out. Oh wow, that's performance per clock too. Yeah, I haven't looked at the 3D series, the 3D stuff. Um, A digital diarrhea just came on. Is this a budget, mid, or high end PC? This is going to be mid to high AMD system. I'm not going to go with the most expensive. We could go back and do that if we want, but I am going to go with something I would buy right now if I had around $3,000. Um, yeah. So let's go ahead. I'm going to get the motherboard next. We're going to stick with this yeah, AMD. I don't know which one would be better, the 650, the 650 Extreme, the 670, or the 670 Extreme. I don't know chipset. Which one's better? I haven't done my research in a little bit on the chipsets. Um, but I usually will go within two, like I said, two to three, $400 depends on what I'm looking for in the build. Hi, Cascoder. It looks about the same, but it looks like they don't search for other retailers where they might have discounts compared to just Amazon. Yeah, yeah, it is. Yeah, it's not quite as good. Digital Diarrhea. The last PC I had hand built had a Voodoo 3 video card. Oh, let's I never got a Voodoo 3. I always wanted a Voodoo back in the day. I want to show people what video cards used to look like. This is the Voodoo. I'm so jealous, Digital Diarrhea. I of your username too. Ooh, perfect for collectors and retro. I mean, that thing is used beyond belief, but holy shit. Oh, look at this. 6 million triangles second, 286 mega texels a second. Highest software compatibility. Yeah, they didn't survive, obviously. We don't have Voodoos to this day. Voodoo 3 2000 AGPU or AGP. 16 megabytes of high speed, high resolution RAM. Like that thing is crazy. It can play. Is that like a Mario Kart wannabe? This is obviously the triangle boobed Tomb Raider. Um, this one looks like Counter Strike, but I don't know what that is. Yeah, honestly, it's not bad looking for a graphics card, especially since I don't think they were cooled, were they? No, not they're passive cooled, not fan cooled. Oh, 100%. This the NVIDIA 7900 also exists. Yeah. No, this is good stuff. This is good stuff right here. So you got a VGA. Some of you might not know this. Ooh, and look, product of Mexico. You're not going to see that anymore with electronics. It is all about the China and China adjacent countries around China. VGA. You got the RAM, the VRAM, and then you got so much of it too. Like in the sense of like so many chipsets they had to have. And then you got the GPU chipset. Oh man, look at that. This thing was top of the line. This thing was you wanted this when you were back when how old is this? Like 1998? When did this come out? Voodoo 3 release. I think the 3000 series was or the 3001 was the top of the line, not 2000, but let's see here. 1999. There we go. Hey, Cascoder, we're building a Windows 98 retro PC, honestly. Hey, how's it going, Fumbooter? Welcome, welcome, welcome. So yeah, sick PC, love it. Oh man, I have parts. I actually have some of my older GeForce parts and other video card stuff that I maybe we'll do a retro build someday. I have almost everything for it. I might be missing like one or two parts that have died recently. Boombooter, I agree with your statement on best mods in town. Okay. This is ridiculous, though. You know this is ridiculous. Okay. Back to this. Like I was saying with the motherboard, I don't usually choose motherboards based off of the most expensive, the least expensive. I choose a mid-range motherboard. I want to survive. I don't want to go too cheap. I'm not a vanity build person. I do like the idea of doing a vanity build. I also like the idea of hitting 128 gigabytes. I have a 64 gigabyte RAM computer right now, and believe it or not, I have maxed out the RAM. Yes, I use Chrome. Chrome does have some better management for RAM tools these days, but I also have VS Code. I will sometimes even have the Unreal Engine up. I will have a ton of stuff, and let's restart Steam and get it updating. So, once again, now that there's a little bit more people in here, maybe we can get a consensus. Gigabyte, MSI, Asus, or ASRock. ASRock. Jar Jar, this card will be in the big doo doo if it's Dry Crisis. What, Rachie? Jeez. Okay. Oof. Don't need to see my Steam library. It's too saucy for you guys. Just kidding. Let's see here. Oh yeah, these prices are much better than the other place. But then again, we're looking at what is the difference, guys, for the 650 and the 650E and the C70, C70, 670. Let's see here. AMD 650 versus I mean, I don't. Okay, it's PCI E. Okay, that is important actually for me. So we're gonna go with the 670 if we can find a good price. 670. Let's see. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's maybe. I don't know. I feel like these prices are very sketch. Yes, let's get the likes going. Fumbooter, Ace Rock or ASRock, ASRock, or Gigabyte are my choices, but I haven't built a PC in over a decade. Yeah. Gigabyte, honestly, I've had good success. The only motherboard I've had failures with is Asus. The Asus Prime right here, huh? I don't know if, and I swear motherboards, there's a couple of things that just never have good reviews, and motherboards are one of them. Well, I'm curious where this price is coming from, but We are going. We'll go with the. I think we'll go with this. Let's see what the prices are. Yeah, see, this is reasonable. I paid 260 or $70 for a motherboard like this. Let's see here. It's got everything I need. Oh, how many DDR? Okay, it's got DDR5. It's ECC. Sorry, I'm just checking. It is got. Does it got USB-C? I'm assuming it does. Almost everything these days does. Has three PCIe X16 slots. Supports up to 128 gigabytes of RAM, which is important for me. And LoJack. This is LoJack's PC. Yeah, 13 viewers, 13 likes. I know this is not the most popular stream that I've done in a while. My streams have done better. I also haven't been posting videos as much, but that is going to change. It's also we're not covering Steam Deck stuff, so people might not care as much. Yeah, I mean we're still going to. It's just games wise, I've covered a lot of the same games, and we're going to be doing a podcast episode. And I podcast is coming. They should be here Sunday. You should be able to get a release. Any members will be getting extra spicy tidbits in a members only portion of the podcast. So just a little hint to everyone there. Hi. Speaking of that, I still haven't ordered my screen. Oh my gosh. Hi. Yeah, you could play it plugged into the TV though. Does this not say anything about USB-C? I think it's is it the Gen 3.2, the USB-C? I can't remember. Okay. So, yeah, that's USB-C right there. Yeah, we're gonna stick with this. We'll do the Prime. Subprimal. Because that's what we hold. Probably bad burst, blah, blah, blah. Probably bad first build. Yeah. Not sure about that. Okay. Silver, black. Yeah. Well, we'll go with this. Oh, potential issues and compatibilities. What? I do like this. So we'll do this. We'll play around with this. They already have some some built stuff already. The AMD Ryzen 9 7950X, blah, 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 blah. Adding a CPU cooler to part list is recommended. Oh, well, I mean, yeah, we're going to be adding a CPU cooler. Don't worry about that. What we're going to add is my favorite. I really like. I think Cooler Master does some good ones. I think Corsairs are some of my favorites. Nocta is some of the best for silent builds. If you want a silent build, I don't. I want a Corsair. I love Corsairs or NZXTs. My computer right now is an NZXT. I love it. I love it. Yeah, I'll zoom in. Sorry, I forgot. I'm not on. So I had the other thing brought up. Let's see. There we go. I apologize. Good call out there. Hi is in sloth mode. Yes, probably right. Okay, so son of a bitch. I've been streaming too much on Twitch. I swear now, like a sailor. I blame Wolf though or LoJack. So NZXT is my favorite. What would you guys go with when it comes to CPU coolers? NZXT or Corsair? Nocta, I don't think does. Yeah, they don't do. What are they called? They don't do the self-contained. What is it? Vapid coolers. Whatever, not vapid, but vapor coolers. Vapid vapor. It's the same thing. Nocta doesn't, but I've heard such good things from people. I just haven't used it. It's Hi's favorite color, brown and ugly, but it's all the same. Uh, Did Low only so Low wanted NZXT Kraken Z73. Z73. Wow, there's so many options. I didn't realize. Z73 right there. The white one or the black one? With this one, I don't know if I'd do an IEO build, Chad. For this one, not necessarily, no. Hi, got a black one. Yeah, well, I don't know what to say to that. I could say something mean, but I'm not going to. I honestly don't know the biggest difference on something. This one goes higher RPM, which might be, but obviously does higher decimal. I'm fine with higher decimal. I do want it to be RGB. I don't want it to be white, though. I really don't like that white. But the 2000 would be nice. Lower RPM, though, not bad either, though. Let's see here. Not like RGB is the most important thing, but it is fun. Let's go with this. Maybe? Wait, why does it have... What does it have the lower? What? Oh, how much is that? Damn, I don't want to spend $300 on a cooler. This is where I'd like, okay, what's the cheaper option? 72. Does this one? No. Let's see here. The Noctuna. Cascoder, make the case pink and go with a white CPU cooler. I know it's knocked out. Yeah. Ooh, so you're using an IO. Okay. I know that the NZXTs are pretty good. Oh, be quiet. I don't know if I've ever used. Well, the Corsair prizes, yeah, they're going to be. I think the NZXTs look better though. I'm going to go with the NZXT. Then we're going to go with this one. Seems good enough. Yeah, we're going to go with this one. That's what people want when they're choosing their stuff. Okay, we need DDR5, and we need 264 gigabytes of RAM. I'm kidding, by the way. Okay. Wait, what? Do they not have 64? Or they don't have 128 gig kits? What? What is this? Okay, they do. Okay. Gosh, I thought. Okay, when it comes to memory, I prefer G-Skill Corsair. Kingston, actually, I don't think is too bad. I haven't tried them in a while. Honestly, almost every RAM company has been pretty good for me. But the T-Force, from my understanding, is the best RAM around. T-Force. But I've had some good luck with G-Skill. Corsair has been doing this for so long. I know it's been a solid choice. If you want something that's been around for decades, that's a good choice. Go with that. But I'm not a loyalist, so we are going to go with Team Group, as I know that this is a pretty solid one. And then we're going to go with Cascoder G-Skill Trident 7 Z5 Neo RGB. Wait, why that one? Yeah, no, T-Force fundamentally, from my understanding, is the best RAM around right now. I could be wrong, but when I looked into it almost a year ago, they were doing really well. Now, if we were going off visuals, let's see here. Let's look at G Skill. Let's see what Cascoder was bringing up. G Skill Trident Z5 Neo RGB. The Z5 Neo. Right there. 6,000. Uh, so RGB is one of those things. I like RGB if done right. My RGB is very simple in the front. It has the halo fans. And then on the inside, I have a couple of things. The NZXT build is very pleasant RGB. This time around, I don't care so much as I can turn off the RGB or not. Typically, right? Depending on what you get. Let's see here. Weirdly enough, let's see. What would be the best to pair with that CPU? What would be the best speeds? Because I'm thinking 6,000 or this 50. Like, I actually like this one right here. I like the simplicity of this one. Let's see. DDR 6000. Make sure it's AMD Expo. Wait, what is that? That sounds like a term you've made up. I don't know if I've am I a noob now? What's AMD Expo? I feel like a noob. Is that what the I just want to see your stuff you recommended. Does it say it around here? Intel XAMPP and AMD Expo are two configurations of RAM for EXMP profiles. Oh, they have different ones now? I thought they had the same XMP profiles. Oh, damn. They bill it spec for each one. I'm assuming this shows I think what this does is it shows the compatibilities with my I'm not buying this today, by the way. Interesting. Okay. 6,000. We might go with some G skill today, honestly. And let's see. We are going to go with does it reduce it? No, I don't think so. I think 6,000 is the highest on this. Okay. Let's Viper rating. Yeah, the ratings did not do well. In the sense of it didn't matter. 274. I'm probably not going to get lit up. Well, my RAM's lit up and it does look nice. I also have a white build and it is nice. Ooh, platinum. Well, I mean, it is DDR5. I should say it on the Amazon page. I'm going to assume that these are compatible. Look at this. This is so weird. Kind of cool, though. A little bit pricier. I'm going to go cheap on RAM and get 128 gigs, though. So right here, I'm already leaning towards this one. as it's just cheaper. What? Why not? Well, let's see. Raichi, a wise man once said, "RAM is RAM." Well, it depends on the CPU generations and all that. Oftentimes, the clock speed didn't matter as much. I don't know in this next generation with DDR5. From my understanding, it does matter a little bit more. DDR5 leading the way into a new overclock generation supports Intel exam for one-click overclocking. So this one is uh, Intel based. Awesome. Are these all Intel based? Yeah, look at that. Funny. I for sure thought they were going to be compatible. Oh, okay. So I was not expecting this to take this long. Okay, I'll hurry up, guys. Let's see. We're gonna grab ourselves a G skill, DDR5. Well, I mean that's obvious. We're gonna go with a 6,000. I want 2 kits with 128. We need to make sure that it works. Is this the one? Let's see. Yep, this is work. This one works right here. It's a low profile one. It doesn't look bad. Definitely am questioning it a little bit. Let's go save money. How much nicer does this one look? It does look nice, actually. Let's see what it looks like in the motherboard. Ooh. You know what? I actually do kind of like that. That is different. It's very modern and it's in stock. We're going to do 2 of these. We're already up to we still have a GPU to get. What is our price right now? 1665. Okay, storage wise, all I care about is that is the M.2 drive. What is the 22? What is that one? Is it like super long? Oh, that's like super old school. I think maybe I don't know. Oh, 2280. And then brand wise, my preferred brands when it comes to this type of stuff is I've always liked Western Digital. I know on and off it's been like people have liked it, people have not liked it. It's just there's a lot of makes. Um oh jeez. You can never go wrong if you really want simplicity and just don't want to think too much about it. Samsungs are always good NVMe's. That being said, one of mine was it was a Samsung NVMe and it died. So what do I know? What do you guys like NVMe wise? I know cheap ones are like ADATA. I really like the Skinks one right here. I really like this one so far. It's super fast. Do they have the brand here? The SK Hynix. I have the P41 2 terabyte right here. In fact, I feel like I got this for like 170. It was on sale though. Right? Yeah, 2 terabyte. Maybe it was this one. No, it was this one. Wow, I got it for a pretty good deal if I got it for 2 terabytes. Awesome. Uh so this will get People really like it. Benchmarks. Here we go. Those are really weird benchmarks. I don't know what to say to that. It for me, I think it's supposed to get like 7,000. Full disk write through put 2,000 megabytes per second. Let's feeling like that is not as good. Let's see. Do we have a compare? We have a compare option right here. Add from selection. Oh, this with Samsung. $980 Pro is right here, better price for sure. Now does it let me compare? Cascoder Crucial P3 plus 4 terabytes are still on sale for $225. Ooh. Raichi, so many choices. Xbox and Steam Deck players are suffering the tyranny of the 2230 format right now. I know. Steam Deck 2 needs 20. Yes, they really do need that. It is a shame that they didn't do that. INEOs have been doing it. These are really good. They're not 4 terabyte though. So you're saying Crucial P3? P3 Plus are on sale. Look at that. I'd go with the Crucial too. I like Crucial. What is the benchmark though of this? Yeah, that's scrub speeds right there. Actually, what was ours? Sorry, I know what ours what like this one was. It's number 7 out of 206 tested. That is crazy. How much is this one? The Western Digital Black. Yeah, I've heard good things about this one too. I don't know about failure rate, but what? Oh, that's just a weird sticker. I was like, what is that? Okay, so the 970 Pro does beat it out though. This one does. But I'm not getting the 1 terabyte. Corsair. Oof. Feeling like that price isn't right. That's besides the point. Let's stop. Spencer Knight, what GPU are you going for? I just joined. Oh, we're going to be doing that very soon. Don't worry, Spencer Knight, and welcome. Killer Diablo 27. I'm thinking about buying a Crucial P5 Plus for a PC I'm building. Raichi 2242 would be a good compromise. Yeah, it would be. They don't need to. I don't think they need a compromise. That's my thing. That Neil proved that you don't need to do it. That being said, the Neos are also complex pieces of like bricks. Like when you open it up, it takes so much to get it. Like the Neo Air is not a very easily replay. It's not a very easily fixable device or replace the hard drive in the NVMe. Yeah, well, let's look at the Crucial real quick. The Crucial P5 Plus is what you're asking, Killer Diablo. Right here, we're going to see the benchmarks. So speed is important. This is not horrible speeds. Obviously, you can see that it beats 3/4 of the other tested drives. It depends on what you're doing with it. This is not a bad one if it's on sale for a decent price. Let's say if you want just 1 terabyte for $80, not a bad deal. Not a bad deal at all. You can my favorite, like I've said recently, well, I actually do like Western Digital. I also like Crucial, I like Samsung. But the one we chose is my favorite one right now, and it's one I'm rolling with in my PC, and it's got good reviews lately. It's kind of a new dog when it comes to NVMe's. Spencer Knight. Well, the 9080 is better than the 9070 Pro, correct? I don't remember. They do really. Let's go back into there. I'm sorry. Sorry, but not sorry. Let's do 9070. Let's choose a couple. We'll do it based off 1 terabyte. We're going to do that one. I know that this is different, but we're going to do the 970 Pro. We're going to add that in. These 2 different SKUs. We're going to do the more popular. Wait. Oh no, they're not. I'm just looking at them weird. Yeah, we're going to do the 1 terabyte, and then we're going to do a 970 or 980. 1 terabyte Pro, and then let's just do the regular 980. Right? Okay. Compare selected. So, yeah, the 980 1 terabyte does horrible compared against the Evo Plus and Pro. I think the 980, the Samsung 980 is pretty old, honestly. The 980 is. I think this is a much older. The Evo Plus, I think, is the newer 970, and you can see that it gets pretty close to the 970 Pro and pretty close to the 980 Pro. If I depending on prices, let's see what prices are. I would go with the 970 Evo Plus personally. Now, this is one metric. There's more metrics we could look at, but this is from my understanding. If you're not looking for the best, I'm not usually looking for the best. This just happened to be $170 for a 2 terabyte for smoking speeds. It is number 7, 4, whatever it was in the list of fastest drives, and I got a 2 terabyte one. Loved it. I'm loving it so far. Bum, 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 bum. Kind of stuff. Yes, bisexual blurred. We are building a PC right now. You did almost miss the stream. Same time, same good place here on YouTube, or if you're watching on Twitch too. Let's see. So, we were going to look at price. Where's the price at? 50. That doesn't give us a great price. I personally would go, if you're going to go with a drive, man, $55. It's gotten really cheap, hasn't it? Cascode, it's for LoJack. It's kind of for LoJack. LoJack's already got his parts picked out. He told me the other day, but hey, LoJack, if you want us to, we'll spec you out one. 100%. I just know that he mentioned that he'd already got it figured out. So we're going to do an AMD build that I want, and then if we have time and LoJack wants, we can build one out for him. I think he wants Intel and NVIDIA. I'm doing a pure AMD right now. So do the 970 Evo Pro or do the 980 Pro, or not Evo Plus. These are the 2 I would probably choose depending on price. So that's just my personal opinion. I do like them a lot, but we're going to stick with what we have right here. Video card, we're up, guys. Video card is up. So EVGA 2060. Just kidding. EVGA stopped creating video cards, correct? That's besides the point. We want give me 1 second, sorry. I say sorry too much, so I'm sorry for saying sorry. Merchants. Oh. Include mail and rebates. Man, that's still going on, huh? Fire, bro. Oh my gosh, there's so many. Damn. Well, first up, we're gonna do FreeSync, so hopefully that will reduce it down to just AMD, right? It should. And let's sort by most expensive. Oh my gosh. The Sapphire. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. The Toxic Extreme Edition. Should we get this one, guys? True Blue Magic Duke kind of worried Steam Decks on Windows will stop working once they decide to stop supporting recent Windows OS in the future, the far future. Wait, what do you mean? They're not going to. They're supporting. They're stopping support for Windows 7 and Windows 8. True Blue Magic Dude. I guess that is news. That is very common. Windows 7 and Windows 8 have been out for a very long time, and it's common, very common, to deprecate operating systems over time. It's very not fun to support a lot of operating systems. It's in the web development, which I've done a lot of development, and it's not fun supporting a lot of different browsers. That's why Microsoft uh, took the knee and decided to, give up and went with Chromium. So Microsoft's Edge is based on Chromium, on Chrome, WebKit and everything. Safari's WebKit is just super behind, and it's always sucky. Necrosphere, welcome, welcome, welcome. No problem. You're late. That is fine as long as you show up. Code, the driver support will probably be compatible into Windows 12 and the near future. Yeah, we're gonna be just fine. You just know, just don't get married to an operating system. Honestly, Windows 11's fine. I'm using it right here. I actually I like it more than Windows 10. Might be a hot take, but I like the you can see the theme I have. I really like it. It's got a purple hue and a little bit of blue hue, purple hue, kind of like based off games are built. I like it a lot. Windows 12, I'm a little skeptical, but if I can get it to look like this again, I'm fine with that. I don't know how I feel about the middle icons, everything being in the middle as opposed to over to the left, but it's more modern. I like it. It feels good. So Sapphire Toxic Edition. Man, we're gonna be spending all night. We're gonna have to do this multiple times. Oh, okay. That's the one you could put up top. Probably not in the middle though. Yeah, so we're gonna keep it simple. The 1600 XT, right, is what we're gonna go with. Oh wow, $2,000. I don't know about that then. Let's see. Yeah, that doesn't look right. 16 gigs. We want as high a VRAM as possible. Oh wait, is the 7900 series out? Am I looking? I'm I'm a little slow when it comes to AMD stuff. I don't follow it as well. I don't follow their numbers as well. So 7900 is the newest one out, right? Yeah. Well, let's go over here and actually pick one of their. Yeah, we're gonna pick those three. We're gonna go. Let's go from cheapest just to see. Okay, that doesn't seem right, but that could be on sale. The cheapest AS Rock, $800. SFX. Do you guys like SFX? I Power Cooler. Oh my god. Oh, the fills, man. I have not seen Power Cooler in forever. I haven't done AMD in a very long time. Caster Coder, I wish right clicking options weren't made up of emojis in 11. I actually like the left clicking. So if we go to here, I love this. That being said, I don't like the show more. I need to figure out how to. Well, I like this one more. I think it's more friendly. The show more like this is archaic. I'm tired of it, and it makes things smaller and harder to hit. What are we doing here? Let me not expose my bank information. Um, Power cooler, man. Spencer Knight, what's the budget? Well, around $3,000. We'll see though. We can give or take a few $100. We'll slim down and talk about it as we get closer. I'm not too concerned right now. Oh, okay. Yeah. Cascoder and File Explorer. I do like, okay. I don't, does Windows 11 have this now? I do like that it has tabs. This has been a feature I've wanted forever. It has tabs, 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 guys. I've wanted this forever. And it finally has it. Yeah, the emojis are kind of weird. Eh. Can you change these out? You might be able to just change it out. It's power cooler, man. I've not heard of power cooler in forever. It's so crazy. Ugh. Sapphire too. Oh my gosh. I've had both Sapphire and power cooler. Typically Sapphire. I went with Sapphire a lot. See here. What do you guys usually go with? The tough? See, I don't want to spend more money. I don't think the chipset's worth it per se, depending on how they clock it. I mean, it's all dependent, obviously. Max Sun Mobo, Max Sun RAM plus power cooler GPU, and you get 100% Chinese PC Reichi. I don't know if I want a 100% Chinese PC. I think I want a monstrosity of everything. Okay, let's take out the 6000 series. Let's only take into seriousness the newest series. Okay, XTX. So that's what the price difference is. What is the difference between XTX and X and TX? XT, Oh, where's the? Here we go. We're gonna do a little bit of GPU comparisons here now. So these chipsets are between $100 to $200. I think we can get a $200 difference though between the two. What performance wise are we going to see? This is 22% and an overall score faster, the XTX. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Fair enough. Fair enough. Um, don't they usually, so we have XT, okay, 69, 69. Don't they usually have, sorry, I'm looking for their, do they not have benchmarks for this? Oh, okay. Yeah, we're gonna go with XTX. It just looks like it has a yeah. Yeah, and they came out just a couple months ago. Okay. So we're gonna stick with that. Let's see, what brand should we BioStar, jeez. I don't want to spend that much. We're gonna go on the lower end since we're doing this. The Red Devil 64 gigs. Ooh, or 64, 24 gigabytes, definitely VRAM. I know everyone's rolling in their grave right now because you guys have all died from watching me. Gigabyte SFX. uh, they're all so similar. That's why I say, like, just go for a price. You're typically and depending on what you go with, you're gonna have a better build quality too. Typically, depending. Power cooler. Oh, we could go with Sapphire, which is like super feels right there. You guys aren't helping me out much with this gigabyte or with the GPU. I've only done NVIDIA in a while, and so I haven't had to shop like this. I am tempted to go Sapphire, but it looks like SFX might be the go-to. It's got higher reviews. Yeah. Ooh, a 4-star, huh? Yeah, let's do SFX. Wait. Yeah, it is what it is. I chose it. We're done. Okay. Yeah, you guys still aren't helping out here. Case. Choose a case. um, what's the highest rating? Leon Lee? Yeah, I'm not against that. Oh, NZXT probably is probably going to be what I'm going to do. I know that some of them have airflow issues, but I do like it. I do like the showcasing of this. And then can I also add one up here? No, front, no. Okay. I know you guys are probably getting tired of me with. I like NZXT. They've become one of my favorite brands recently. Um, I might end honestly. I might end up choosing my like my case that I have right now. Merc is good. Fish tank. Fish tank. Where's fish tank? Or is it like a brand or is it the name of the? Yeah, I don't. Oh, you're talking about a fish tank. Are you talking about doing like a freaking mineral oil build cascoder? That'd be really cool, honestly. I don't know what you're talking about, cascoder. You're giving me. You're weird. You're trolling me. So yeah, like I said, we're going to. The weirdest part is dark fish flash. Maybe is what you're talking about. I feel like wait, what's the razor one again? Yeah, it's this. Yeah, I don't. Uh, I have a feeling that my case is going to get battery bloat too. So toilet fish tank. The 011D looks like a fish tank. Oh, 011D. Ah, they all kind of like a lot of newer ones look like fish tanks. So to be fair, okay, this doesn't matter. We're gonna pick an NZXT one. What's your favorite NZXT one? And Necrosphere Brink, my wife said, "Hello, Mr. Live. How are you doing?" Well, I am doing good, Mrs. Necrosphere. How are you doing? Okay. Let's see here. I There's so many choices. We're gonna get to it. Don't worry. This could be one. I'm gonna end up choosing the one I already have, aren't I? Maybe. In fact, I do like that. Be a little quiet as we those 9 fan cases look sick. Which one? Wait, which one's 9 fans? Are they all 9 fans? They're not all 9 fans. Ooh, that one's an interesting blue one. I kind of like that idea. Maybe we should have chose case first. It doesn't matter. Once again, we're not purchasing this. This is just kind of a funsy. Ooh, can you even buy this anymore? Cyberpunk one is. I want to say sick, but then I saw it closer and I'm like, maybe. Hyper Beast. That one's kind of cool. Ninja. Yeah. Nuka Cola. I know these are specialties. I don't think we can even. I think they're. You can't even buy them anymore. I want to get sponsored by NZXT one day. Have them make a case out of for what would oh man, imagine a games revealed case. It would look so sick. Like this one right here. This one's not too bad. It's another fish tank. I might actually no, I don't have this version, but I have something that's similar to this one. And I'm not doing white build this time. The only reason I have a white build is was my only choice. To be fair, I like my white build. Spencer, 3 back, 3 middle, 3 and front, and 3 front. Yeah. So there's some that have some on the side, front, and top. Seems like a little much though. This is like an Alienware clone right here. I don't think they have the case I have. Do they not? Yeah, let's compare. You could spend like all day deciding on this. The Aza Pyramid L. Wait, did I just lose all my selection? I was hoping it'd show me more photos. Can you even get this one? It is actually kind of cool. Yeah, I figured it's limited edition. I think the Nuka-Cola one is also limited edition. Frank should have bought it. Could have sold it. I actually like that. Now, can I make it purple though? Where would you buy this? Oh, it doesn't even. Do I have to buy these at NZXT? Ugh. Necrosphere. Brink, my wife said, "Now my life is complete." Now that Mr. Live said hi to me, I'm glad I could make someone's life complete. That was an Alienware clone paying homage to Gateway. Was it? Oh my, yeah, it was. Say now. Yeah. Should I get another wall hanging case? Okay, we're done. We're done. We're gonna decide. I don't feel like there's a lot of cases that look good. This one, this Razor one, actually looks decent enough. Yeah. I feel like there's just some piece to each case almost that is ugly. That's like archaic feeling or something. So we're gonna choose an NZXT because I like my NZXT. I know some of them have airflow issues. Wait, collapse that. Fuck. I shouldn't say that word. I apologize. I try to keep this one a little bit cleaner when it comes to language. You Cascara, you have the Leon Lee Mesh 2. Best for airflow. Yeah. I don't think they have all the cases that NZXT has in this. In fact, I think some of these cases are you can't get anymore. Does it show like an availability kind of thing? Man, so crazy. There's so many old style cases. I hate it so much. Black, like my soul. Top side doesn't. Yeah, I mean, kind of. Does it have a? Yeah, I like that. See, I like that. I might do that. I don't think the airflow is going to be the best, but I do like it. Wait, what's the difference between elite and flow? Oh my gosh, how much time are we going to take to decide on this? I like that one. Okay, screw it. We're going to choose the elite. Add. Okay, and then we don't need anything else. We hit our 3,000 mark. We're good to go. How do you guys? Yes, we're choosing the NZXT fish tank. Thank you. Yeah, we're done. Nothing else needed. I mean, maybe a sound card. I'm kidding. We need the power supply. And this is where it's going to up it by like a couple $100. We'll go over our budget a little, but that's fine. I don't think it does. I don't think it comes with fans. Spencer Knight introducing the NZXT fish tank. You know what? It can double when you. It's recyclable. Let's just say that. So when it dies, you can fill it up with water and pour. Put your fish in it. So when it comes to power supplies, you don't want to go anything lower than a gold typically. Platinum's good. I've never bought a titanium. How much are titaniums? Surprisingly not that expensive. Be Quiet. I can't remember. I thought Be Quiet is a newer brand that's been good, but I do know the best brands. People are going to argue with me, and weirdly enough, power supplies do depend more on the make and model than just make, meaning the brand. EVGA. I love EVGA power supplies. I honestly I like the way they look. They have that curled metal that doesn't have edges. I really like that. Necrosphere, have you played PC Simulator? I have not actually. I should play that sometime. And maybe we'll play sometime. But we're gonna do this for now. And then if we have requests in the future, as this stream's not doing overly well, I'm not always in it to get tons of views. I just don't want to kill our growth. I want our community to grow. I thought I heard like a dog or something. Whatever. Um, the black one. Yes, thank you, LoJack. You want the pretty one? Should we get the pretty one? This is for LoJack, so LoJack's getting the pretty one. Never tried a G skill one. I'm gonna Sea Sonics, from my understanding, are the best. Like if you get a Sea Sonic, that thing will last generations. In fact, where did mine go? I have a Sea Sonic. Like it's like 1,000 watt plus. Ooh, 1,500 watt. Yes. So this is how I go about it. I get around 1,000 watt. And with the way GPUs are going, it might be useful. I want to go with an EVGA. I really like the way EVGAs look, really do. But if I'm going to be spending a lot of money and I want it to be a little bit more future proof, that EVGA Supernova is nice. This is a nice power supply. Same with the Seasonic Cascoder, or just get a gigabyte PSU from Newegg. It won't blow up. Oh, what are you talking about? Why from Newegg? Why a gigabyte? These aren't going to blow up. Seasonics don't blow up. EVGAs don't blow up. Thermal takes don't blow up. They're all proven good brands over the decades. You don't have to change the AP. PSUs do not change. Power supplies do not change much over the years, unless you're really upping wattages, and we really should be careful. Oh my gosh, look at all those ports. It's so beautiful. I mean, okay, hi. While we're at it, maybe next time we'll do a Wish computer and we'll get a power supply from wish.com. You want that, hi? That's what you're going to get. We're going to ship it to you and it's going to get to your door. You're going to unbox it and you're going to blow up, literally. Because those things, anything from wish.com is dangerous. Oh, see, Cascader, I don't follow the gigabyte stuff. I know fundamentally a couple of core PSUs because I've researched them in the past. I know this hasn't changed a whole lot over the years. They don't need to. Personally, I think I'm gravitating towards the Seasonic Prime Ultra Titanium. So the efficiency rating right here means the fluctuation rate and so how clean the power is. If it's going to deviate in its voltage, this is the big determiner. The dirty electricity can damage your components over time. So going with anything lower than a gold, you could be fine with maybe is the question. I've had power supplies fail. I've had power supplies fail so bad that it ruined my computer. So I am always very cautious when it comes to power supplies because no other part is going to destroy the rest of your computer like a power supply will. Oh gosh, Newegg forced them into 30 series bundles when they were being scalped. Gamer Nexus literally flew to Newegg to investigate it. It was nuts. What? You know, I think I heard something about that, but I don't. Like I said, I don't follow that stuff very well. Yeah, we're doing 1,000 watts. If the EVGA wasn't so expensive, I just know that Seasonic's one of the best. You're not going to get much better, but why? I mean, that one looks why? What is, okay. Yeah, we're going to go with this one because it's a good price. Okay. There you go, $3,317. We are going to put SteamOS on this, so we don't need a Windows operating system. But if we did, we would go with Windows Maximum Supported Pro. Ooh. Pro can support 2,000 gigabytes. Oh, that's so sexy. It also supports it has better support for emulators too. We'll go with this just to up the price a little bit. And then monitor. I mean, we got to cap it off with a monitor, right? Right, guys? I hate monitor shopping so much. The Alienware ultra wides are really nice. I had one until it died during the move, and I'm super sad about it. Luckily, I just bought the Gigabyte Aorus, and I really like that. Wait, is it Gigabyte or MSI? I don't know. I really like mine. It doesn't have the best HDR, but everything else about it's awesome. Spencer, a giant curved monitor will work. I know. Which one is that one? Who does that one again? Is it Ace? Is it Asus? Because there's a giant curved one that I do want that I keep on seeing ads for. I don't. I've kind of been going away from ultra wides though, to be fair, because there's just too. It's just yeah. Screw it. We're not going to do monitors. We're going to sit here all day. Hi. They flew to Newegg for a different reason. That was the whole open box controversy with the motherboard. Okay, let's do. We need a sound card, guys. Oh yeah, $300 easily. Creative Labs Sound Blaster. Would you ever? I mean, would there be a real reason to get a sound card these days? I mean, maybe it gets a little bit better. From my understanding, you do not get a whole lot of bang for your buck. And people are still getting. Damn, they're still getting sound cards. Spencer, what does a sound card do? What does it sound like a sound card does? So back in the good old days, the Creative Lab Sound Blaster right here was an amazing card. Back in the day, motherboards didn't have sound cards built into them. Nowadays they do. Now I will say what motherboards have are sufficient. We're going to be just fine with what's built into the motherboards nowadays. But from my understanding, you can get a little bit better sound from these things, but it's almost not worth it. Cascoder sound card makes audiophiles happy. Yeah, well, audiophiles are semi crazy, so fight me. Just kidding. Ooh, speakers. I do really like my speaker setup, but I want the V2. So it's RGB. So I have the V1 of the Razer Leviathan. I really like it. My only downside is that it auto turns off after a while. It kind of gets a little annoying to turn it on and off, but it is what it is. I really like it. I don't have surround. I used to have 5.1, 5.1 or 7.1. I think it was 5.1 surround, which is awesome. But I found that when I'm playing games, especially when I'm streaming all that, I ain't gonna use headphones. And so I try to get um headphones that have the virtualized 5.1 or 7.1 speaker system. And they're pretty good. Butterscotch pudding. If you need more power to your headphones, maybe it would be good for that. I'd just get a desktop DAC amp combo, though. I like turning knobs. Ooh, I do do. I do too. I need to get the new Stream Deck that has the knobs. So it's just an unnecessary piece of equipment. Yes, kind of. It will improve your sound quality, but it's like Cascoder said, it makes audiophiles happy. There are times to get one, maybe. It's just not recommended these days. Necrosphere, was the PC you're actually building to purchase or just a mock part? This is a mock one for AMD. I'm not gonna. I could build it sometime this year, maybe. Depends. I mean, finances wise, when that clears up, yeah, potentially. Might need to get case fans, but for the most part, this is probably what I'd get. A 7950X, the NZXT Kraken. Let's see, can we save as games revealed? AMD build. Allow comments. If I give you guys the if I give you guys the if I share this with you guys, you promise to be nice to it? There you go, guys. Have at it. Ooh, a capture card. That is not a bad idea. Let's edit this bad boy. Well, maybe. I don't use a capture card. Capture cards, from my understanding, is kind of a yeah. Headphones, keyboard is my case fans. Wait, a UPS system is actually kind of important. That wouldn't be case accessories. Ooh. This is for the hue lighting. Maybe someday, possibly. So good. 128 gigabytes of RAM. Oh, so beautiful. Yeah, this is what I'd get, AMD wise. It's about around the realm of what I get. Capture the Steam Deck. I have stuff for capturing the Steam Deck, Cascoder. In fact, the best capture card is this thing. The easiest one to use if you're just trying to capture into your PC. It doesn't have a pass through. It's just this just called, it's like a more generic one that you can get off Amazon. It's worked really well. So with that, should I play on Twitch Last of Us Part 1, or should I try? We're not going to get Resident Evil 4 done tonight, but should we get that much closer to Resident Evil 4 being done? Ooh, add a custom part? Oh, we can go and add a custom part. Maybe we'll do a streamer build. Honestly, I plan on doing some more builds and doing some stuff built out and offering them for the community to use. Because honestly, I mean, I'd have to double check on this build. I would double check the Asus Prime's motherboard, the video card brand out of, but that's it. If I was getting an AMD build, a pure AMD build, this is what I'd get. It takes 744 watts, so it should be upgradable with the 100. I do kind of wish I would have gone with a 1250 watt power supply or a 1500 watt power supply, but I honestly like, it's already so much power, and with power comes heat, and if you don't have good cooling in the rooms that you're in, oh, yeah. But it has everything I need. Let's get started on. Yes. Now, if we're going to run in through real quick, do a power run of an Intel, what we're going to do is we are going to do what I always do. We are going to go with, let's see here. Which is the KS? Yeah, and we're just going to get the K. So we're going to go with this. CPU cooler. Once again, an NZXT. most likely. So we're not overthinking this real quick. Is this the one we got? Is it the Kraken? I already forgot. Damn it. It is a little pricey. I might actually the cooler might also be something I go back and maybe change later, potentially. But we're not gonna overthink this. Motherboard 300, 128, an LGA. So yeah, white. Honestly, pretty slick. I actually kind of like that. Yeah, why not? Let's go with this. Oh yeah, Necrosphere. It's just I'm getting the Windows 11 key on it. It's not the biggest deal. I know that you can get better against the gray market. Yeah, you can. So Necrosphere. I am against the gray market. I'm not the biggest fan of the gray market for several reasons. I wouldn't be depending if I'm really trying to budget build. Then yeah, I'll go. Honestly, if I'm budget build, okay, yeah, we might replace the motherboard, but we'll see. Um, I would just run without a CD key for a little bit until I can afford one. At the same time, I might go that way too. Okay, so we're going to go with the team group T-Force, and we're gonna go with. Oh, is this a DDR? Does it not support DDR5? Well, hold up, guys. What's the difference between F and K? Isn't K over or is it this supports it? Is it the motherboard that doesn't support the DDR5? I swear it does. Unless I'm going crazy here. DDR5, there we go. Yeah, I'm just going crazy. We'll go with Asus again because this was seems like everyone likes Asus. I'm just messing with you guys. And we did DDR5. Okay, 16. I mean, I did like that motherboard. Oh, that is so pricey. A Z790. Should we go with that? This one might be it. Yeah. F it. This is the one. It has everything I want. It's at a decent price. Okay. Now, can we get the DDR5? Yes, we can. And then we're going to get, like I've talked about, a lot of it. We're going to go with, let's see here, 6000 series, I guess. And we do know that this is, yeah. 6000 series, 6000 hertz. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and grab that. Storage, we're going to stick with the same storage. Video card. We are going to go with NVIDIA, as that's how I usually pair my stuff. We are probably going to go with a 4080. I think. I've never heard of palette. Okay. 4080, 16 gigs. I mean, I'd almost rather just use my 3090. I really like a lot of VRAM. Zotacs have been pretty good, but I'm going to stay away from those because I've also heard really bad things about them. Should we do the Founders Edition? Honestly, we're going with this one. I'm going to get to chat here in a second. NZXT. And Noctis, huh? Go with one of these elites. Oh, Spencer Knight, you're building your first PC. What'd you get? What's your parse you got? An NZXT. Do we dare? I mean, I like NZXT. I don't know if I dare doing that. Dare to do that. Okay. There we go. Operating system, just to keep it. Well, I'd have to. Too bad we don't have time, but we'd have to compare. Almost the same price. 5600 X and a 3060. Good pairing. The Ryzen 5 5600 X and the 3060 is a very good pairing. Necrosphere, thanks, Spencer Knight, and good luck to you with your first PC build. I've never built one either, but can't afford what I want. So Steam Deck. Oh yeah, nothing wrong with Steam Deck for now. This consumes less wattage, which is so bizarre. It's because we saved a little bit by going with a cheaper motherboard, honestly. Fuck. Oh no, I cleared it. Damn it. I was excited about that part PC too. No. Does it have a history? Oh, maybe. Yes. I don't remember. Oh wow. We need to wrap this up. So the Intel and the AMD builds were about the same, which is awesome. Completed builds. This could be a pretty good build too. Oh, these are completed. These are stuff that people bought and then built. That's awesome. This is nuts. I don't actually know if this is going to be a productive fan setup. That's too much. More fans does not mean better. Ooh, 4090. Is that the NZXT? Okay. We're done, guys. We built it. What do you guys think of the system we built? It's pretty snazzy, if I do say so myself. So let's hide that. As far as news, we have a podcast that we're starting. Co-hosts include Cass Coder, Wolf, and co-hosts can be on and off. It all depends. Myself, Susie, and Hi for now. It's going to film, or it's going to be recorded Fridays is the plan for right now, and then it's going to come out Sundays. It's going to have a membership only portion to it, which is going to be more spicy stuff that might be a little bit more fun for people that have gotten to know us. And also, yeah, so membership. So either if you're a member of gamesrevealed.com or a member of the YouTube channel, if you have not done that, make sure to become a member of the channel. You get that along with everything else. That being said, the Deck Revealed project is still going on. I'm hoping to have that wrapped up with the new beta, with the new platform by the end of this week. That's all I've got to say. I don't think there's anything else. We're going to go over to the brink or the twitch.com forward, or is it twitch.tv/ the brink. It should be starting. So Sunday, you can expect the first podcast episode. It will be on every major podcasting platform, including YouTube Music and YouTube. It should be. I'm not going to solidify hard because we're still in this figuring out the name, but we have been planning it. So it should. I'm not going to guarantee it, but it should. I know I'm not the best when it comes to guaranteeing. That's why I just don't want to disappoint people. It will be announced multiple times though when it comes out. I'm super excited about it. It is going to be covering current events, situations. Situation one's kind of fun one. It's going to cover both PC gaming, PC hardware, PC handhelds, PC gaming or games. So we're covering a lot of different things. This can be really fun. So I'm excited for it, honestly. Thank you, everyone. I'll see you over on Twitch. Hopefully you guys come on over and we're going to play some, what are we going to play? Should I wrap up Resident Evil 4? I really want to play Last of Us, but I really think we should wrap up Resident Evil 4 so we can get going on The Last of Us. Yeah, let's do that. We're going to wrap up Resident Evil. Well, it's not going to get wrapped up, but we're going to get further along than Resident Evil 4. Sound good, guys? With that, power my headset. I'll see you guys over there as I bash myself into the mic. Peace out.